There is a strange paradox in human nature. We often sacrifice the sun today to buy a candle for tomorrow. We trade the music of the present moment for the noise of future worries. Have you ever felt that happiness is always just one step away? That if you just had a little more money, a little more fame, or a slightly bigger house, then, and only then, would you be truly calm? If you nodded yes, then listen closely. This story is set in a kingdom far away, but the truth it holds is as close as your own heartbeat. Once, in the prosperous kingdom of Oriah, lived a mighty emperor named Adrian. Emperor Adrian possessed chests overflowing with rubies, fleets of ships that dominated the seas, and a palace so vast that he had not visited half of its rooms. Yet Adrian was plagued by a restless heart. Sleep evaded him, and true laughter was a stranger to his lips. One evening, seeking to escape the suffocating silence of his golden palace, the emperor went for a walk in the village, disguised as a commoner. Accompanying him was his wisest counselor, a stoic elder named Valerius. As they strolled past the humble outskirts of the town, a sound stopped the emperor in his tracks. It was not the sound of gold clinking. It was the sound of pure, unadulterated joy. Inside a small, weathered cottage, a weaver named Elias sat at his loom. His clothes were patched, and his dinner was meager, just simple bread and soup. Yet, Elias was singing loudly. His wife was clapping her hands to the rhythm, and their children were dancing around the wooden table, their faces glowing with delight. Emperor Adrian watched through the window, mesmerized. "Valerius," the emperor whispered, "look at them. They possess nothing, yet they feast on joy. I possess the world, yet I starve for peace. How is this possible?" Valerius looked at the family with a knowing gaze and went and replied softly, "Your Majesty, they are happy because they have not yet entered the circle of 99. "The circle of 99? The emperor frowned. "What is that?" "It is a trap, sire," Valerius answered, "a mental prison that wealthy men know too well. If you wish to understand it, you must allow me to place a bag of 99 gold coins at their doorstep tonight." The emperor, intrigued and skeptical, agreed. That night, under the cloak of darkness, Valerius placed a heavy velvet bag containing exactly 99 gold coins at Elias's door. He knocked once and vanished into the shadows. The next morning, Elias opened his door and stumbled upon the bag. When he untied the strings and saw the glimmer of gold, he nearly fainted. He had never seen so much wealth in his life. He called his wife, shaking with excitement. They dumped the coins onto their wooden table. Clink, clink, clink. The sound was intoxicating. Elias began to count. 97, 98, 99. He paused. He frowned. He counted again. Slower this time. 97, 98, 99. "That's impossible," Elias muttered. "No one leaves 99 coins. It must be 100. One must have rolled away." He searched the floor. He crawled under the table. He checked the bag again, shaking it violently. Nothing. "Where is the last coin?" Elias paced the room, his brow sweating. "We cannot have 99. It is an incomplete number. It is dangerous. If we have 100, we are wealthy. But 99? 99 feels like something is missing." At that moment, the singing stopped. Elias looked at his wife, his eyes no longer soft, but sharp with a new hunger. "I will work double shifts," he declared. "I will weave through the night. I must earn that one final coin to make it a perfect 100. Then, and only then, will we be secure." From that day on, the music in the weaver's house died. The loom, which used to click in a rhythmic, happy beat, now banged aggressively late into the night. Elias became irritable. He scolded his children for laughing too loudly. because it broke his concentration. "Quiet," he would snap. "Do you not see I am working for your future?" One evening, his wife took 2 gold coins from the bag to buy medicine for a sick child. When Elias counted the hoard that night and found only 97, he exploded in rage. "You spent the gold?" he screamed. "Now I am 3 coins away from perfection. How could you be so careless?" The wife cried. The children hid in fear. Elias, the man who once danced with empty pockets, was now a slave to a bag of gold. He looked at his treasure not with gratitude for what was there, but with anxiety for what was not. 6 months later, the emperor and Valerius returned. The cottage was dark. There was no singing. Inside, they saw Elias sitting hunched over his loom. His eyes were hollow, and dark circles hung heavy under them. He looked 10 years older. The family ate in silence, air thick with tension and resentment. The emperor turned away, his heart heavy. "I understand now," he whispered. Valerius nodded slowly. "This, your majesty, is the circle of 99. It is the trap of the missing one." Elias had enough gold to live happily for a lifetime, but the moment he focused on the single coin he didn't have, he lost the value of the 99 he did have. My dear friends, this story is a mirror for our modern lives. In truth, we are all members of this club. We have health, family, and food on the table. These are our 99 coins. But we spend our days obsessing over the missing 1%, the promotion we didn't get, the house we couldn't buy, or the criticism we couldn't forget. We convince ourselves of a dangerous lie. I will be happy when I get married, when I hit $1 million, when I retire. But this is an illusion. The tragedy of the weaver was not that he wanted more. Ambition is not a sin. The tragedy was that he postponed his life. He traded the warmth of his wife's hand and the laughter of his children for a cold metal coin that couldn't love him back. So I can pause for a moment. Stop looking for the 100th coin. Because while you are busy running after the future, the present, the only place where life actually happens, is slipping through your fingers. Now, to help you master English through this story, let's learn 4 advanced words that describe the human condition. Listen closely and repeat after me. Number 1, paradox. Spelling, P-A-R-A-D-O-X. A paradox is a situation that seems impossible because it contains 2 opposite facts. In the story we said, there is a strange paradox in human nature. The paradox was that the king had everything but felt empty, while the weaver had nothing but felt full. Number 2, meager. Spelling, M-E-E-A-G-E-R. Meager means very small in amount or lacking in quality. We describe the weaver's life as, his dinner was meager, just simple bread and soup. Example, even with a meager income, they were happy. Number 3, intoxicating. Spelling, I-N-T-O-X-I-C-A-T-I-N-G. To be intoxicated usually means to be drunk, but here, intoxicating describes a feeling so exciting that it makes you lose control. In the story, the sound of the gold coins was intoxicating. It means the sound made Elias crazy with excitement. Number 4, resentment. Spelling, R-E-S-E-N-T-M-E-N-T. Resentment is a feeling of deep anger because you feel you have been treated unfairly. At the end, we saw the air was thick with tension and resentment. So, ask yourself today, are you enjoying your bread and soup, or are you starving for the 100th coin? Don't let the obsession with more steal the blessing of enough. Step out of the circle of 99 and start singing again. If this story healed a part of your soul, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. Share this with someone who needs a reminder to breathe. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next story.